Looks like the sun's coming up. Well, this is Sanctuary. I've finished all the towers. I ran out of copper to wire up all the houses. But once that's done, I'm going to start building the perimeter wall with concrete. That's going to be the biggest challenge of what I want to do here in Sanctuary. But we got Tower 1 there, Tower 2, Tower 3, Tower 4. And if you look at my reticle, you can see there's another tent right there. That's the 5th tower that I just completed yesterday. You can see there's electricity in that house, in this one, and the other two on the left. So I guess we'll go in. I lit up the gate. I've rearranged some stuff, fenced in the garden so it's harder to destroy. Here's the, I guess the restaurant bar area, the common area. And then all the...
I know I'm not the only person here who's lost some.
Ooh, it's a naked lady. Nice.
So much.
Another naked lady. Ooh. Tower 1. This has got the most guard posts because it's closer to the gate. And we'll go down into Tower 2.
If you can get them now, we'll have less trouble later.
Another good view. And as we go further in, there's a lot less guard posts. But I mean, you know, there's a little bit of concealment up here, so if they come in from this road, the catwalks are a great place to go to thwart that. This is the top of Tower 3. I guess we should go down Tower 2.
You ask me, freedom's always worth fighting for.
Everybody that is a part of the military or is a trader, they all wear Raider armor and uniforms, and then all my farmers wear, like this guy's a farmer here. He wears
in the Commonwealth.
He wears they all wear long johns, and this is the bunkhouse. I guess the equipment that I want them to wear, I keep in this cupboard. So the long johns are up here, 42 pairs, and then I've got a crap load of Raider and metal armor. And that's what I outfit them all in, and they all have Institute weapons, which I'll show you This is kind of like my garage, my workspace. Nobody's allowed. But this is where I hoard all my stuff. I'm almost done putting together a full set of T51, which is my favorite. I've got a T60 right arm there. But I keep all of the Institute armor here and all my fusion cores here. You see, I'm pretty low level. I mean, not low level, but I'm not running into the awesome synth stuff yet. But I do have a good amount of it. And then up here, I've got 35 Institute pistols and just a whole crap load of Institute weapons. So all my settlers are given that loadout, Raider and Institute mix. But yeah, here's the gated in farm here. It's kind of, I'll rearrange it here at some point, but this was kind of a pain getting this fence to work. The fence isn't exactly, I don't know how many foundations I would have to put down for it to match, so I just capped that in so you can't get in through there. But that was pretty frustrating. You can see it doesn't all the way go to the ground. But I mean, you almost don't notice it, so it doesn't really bother me too much. It contains the food, which was the main focus of that.
You remind me of a young man I used to know.
I haven't really done anything in these other two buildings. That one across the street down there, I think I'm going to turn that into the clinic. I don't know. And then there's really nothing in here either. I don't think I put anything in here. There might be a bed. Nope, I just lit it up. I think it's the same for this other one. Yeah, I'm just trying to get everything powered, and I'm trying to get the stage set, I guess, before I start dressing any of these buildings. Like, all the rest of these aren't powered, but we'll go take a look at, yeah, I like these. In my other playthrough, this house, your original house, I turned into the bar, and had the bar, like, out in the street. I kind of wanted to contain it this time.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
Here's the next tower. There's really nothing in here except for I'm gonna have a lab up here where I do a lot of weird experiments with crafting stuff, but it's where I keep my terminal. This was kind of a trick getting that powered, so it's exposed to the elements, but I guess it doesn't matter, does it? But yeah, I keep subway tokens, all that weird stuff that you just kind of hoard for no reason, like lunch boxes and stuff. I keep that in this thing here. And then all the books and notes and things and magazines. And then all my holotapes are in this top locker there. But then here's the top of Tower 3. Really long catwalk going through that way. This next one, I didn't really know how I was going to get this to work. I figured the catwalk wouldn't go through, but it turns out this is all just kind of like fake. You can walk right through it. They didn't bother to model it, I guess, because they didn't think anyone would be that high up. Or I'm guessing. I've seen guys make tree houses around this, and I might do that. There's a few different ways that's been done, but I might try that. Why the hell not? And then here's Tower 4, just one guard tower, and I mean you can see so far away that it doesn't even render the first tower. That house down there is powered. There's nothing in it. But there's absolutely nothing in this building, but I did build this thing so you can look all the way down to the second floor, which I thought was kind of a cool idea for a building. But again, it's all powered, and they all have the same power setup. 2 medium power generators with a door on the back to keep it protected from raiders if they shoot at it. But again, this is just not powered at all. I mean, not powered, but not filled with anything. And then here's the final tower that I just finished. And again, each tower has its own water pump. So that's kind of handy. This one, I don't know. I've rigged it up, but I haven't put any light bulbs. Oh, I put 1 light bulb in. So, I put a few. Oh, nice. I wasn't able to finish it. So, and then this one I believe is powered as well. I just don't have the copper to redo it. And then I don't know if I'm going to run this house to this house. I don't know how I'm going to drag that over. But it'll be interesting to see how that works. But let's go into the final tower. And this one was interesting because I couldn't, because of this shrub over here, I couldn't all the way fill it in. So I just used the same trick I used last time and
Crop's coming in pretty good.
just filled it over the top. You don't need pillars or anything, but and then again I have a big, you can look up to the top on this one. I think the main idea for this building is to have Sturgis, when Sturgis helps you build the teleportation device to get to the Institute, I'm planning on putting it in this building, so I need really tall ceilings. If it doesn't fit in this one, I'll put it in the other one. But this one is even these thin walls, which I'm glad those locked up nicely. That worked out. But it's pretty cool to be able to see down. I just thought it was a cool aesthetic. Instead of it all being kind of cookie cutter, some of them have a little bit better aesthetic. And again, this one's just got like 1 tower. But I was thinking maybe I should put the tower over here. But I just don't. My last playthrough, everything was from the Red Rocket, and I didn't spend a lot of time here. And I'm not putting up defenses anymore. I'm keeping my defense level, or my defense scores really low, just because I want to get attacked. I want to have times when I have to go defend certain settlements and use them as the combat stage that I created myself. So that's why you don't see any defenses. I mean, you'll see guard posts, but if you look, my score is really low. It's only 28. So it's definitely less than my power, my water, and my food combined. So, but that's it. That's Sanctuary Hills. It's the only place I've spent any time building, and I'm actually pretty pleased with it. It turned out. I don't know if I could have made it look any better aesthetically, just because the elevations are so different, and you're just not going to get the catwalks to link up perfectly. If it were completely flat, if it were a perfect world, they would be connected. They would be connected perfectly on the same plane, but it's got this little hill, and that's why the first tower, it's the lowest point, or it's the lowest in elevation of all the foundations in Sanctuary. So you can get 1 more extra floor, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, that's it. I've got this general trader like I showed you, the bar, and then this is the only house other than the shop that I've filled in. I keep my scrappers in here. I might get rid of my scrappers and have them do other jobs, just because I don't think scrapping produces enough resources per scrapping station. It's pretty sad. So I watched a video on that, and that was pretty sad, but I might ditch those and send them into the military or start my own, start a few more shops, I don't know. I kind of want to have a clinic, like I said, maybe put the clinic in this house. Maybe put the clinic in the area where I had my office, then be like kind of like a sciences type building. But having a dedicated house would be pretty cool though too, with separate rooms and so on and so forth. You know, it might be a way to do it. I just haven't come to that yet. I don't have the caps and I don't have the settlers, so. But as far as the playthrough is going, it's going pretty well. I'm almost level 30. I need to increase my charisma. That is for certain. But I'm finding with this playthrough, I'm not finding the special armors that increase your abilities. I'm not finding those quite as readily as I did in my first playthrough, which is kind of sad. Maybe it has something to do with a patch or an update or something. I don't know, but maybe I'll run into a bunch of charisma armor. I don't know, but that's it. That's Sanctuary in the morning. Maybe we'll wait. You can see what it looks like at night when it's all lit up. Ding dong! I love the soundtrack for this game. Whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, baby. Okay. Everybody should be at the bar by this time. Or most of the people. Oh, look, it's getting wild. This guy's dancing on the... Shut up, old lady. This guy's dancing on the top of the stool. How about that?
I call a good day. One that ends without an empty stomach.
You trying to tell me you're hungry?
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Yeah, well... Fucking apocalypse, bud. The gate looks pretty cool and there's a dude on it, but they just kind of do their own thing. I don't get it, really. But it looks pretty nice. I mean, it looks like it's all lit up and, you know, it looks like there's people living there. It looks like a legitimate Fallout, like, settlement. I mean, like, Diamond City eats your heart out. I mean, really, this place is something special. You could have a lot more settlers coming through here. You know, it'd be cool if there wasn't a settler cap. And at least, and if there was, it'd be, I mean, even if they kept it, it'd be cool if, you know, they would just double it up. Like, I could have, like, 40 people. You know, and then if I had a lower score, it would only be like 20. You know, if I had like a half score, like a 5, you know. But, whatever. Can't win them all. But I've got a beacon on every tower, so I'm going about as hard as I can go as far as like trying to get settlers into my wicked cool ass in Bastin Tan. So, okay, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it.